Los Angeles Lakers.
This is Xavier Henry from the LA Lakers. And you're listening to IE Sports Net.
Bust it.
Yes, we are live. It is IE Sportsnet, IESportsnet.com, right here live on Fox Sports Radio. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops right here. You know, Eternal, we got to fix that drop. Xavier is no longer Laker, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
We got Swaggy P somewhere.
We got the Swaggy P somewhere we're supposed to have up in there, so I guess we'll run a Swaggy P. That is until, hopefully he doesn't get traded. That's my man right there.
The deadline passed, so he's good for the rest of this year.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that, man. So, a great Saturday. How's it? I hope everybody's doing well. We got a lot of stuff going on today. Got a great show lined up for you guys. What to say, thank you and a great big shout out to the people that won the tickets for the
Harlem Globetrotters. You know what's funny? They've never played in Harlem. They've never been based in Harlem, but they're called the Globetrotters.
They're called the Harlem Globetrotters.
Right. So I found that to be very interesting. For 90 years, they've been called the Harlem Globetrotters, and they've never been based out of Harlem. But, I digress. But I love going to the show. Thank you, Lisa, that hooked it up.
Yes.
I'd never been to a Harlem Globetrotter game in my life, in my 40 years of existence. And I was able to take the wife and kids out. And then Coach Rome at A.B. Miller went out. I know you're looking for some scores. I know you're trying to get the updates on IESportsnet.com.
Yes, sir. No, I'm with you.
I told you about the text I got last night, right?
No, please. Well, you told me about it, but I think we should go ahead and inform our audience because, we love our audience. We want to make sure that y'all engaged. But go ahead, Coach B, take the honor.
Exactly. So friend of the show helped us. He was an integral part of the success of IE Sportsnet. Coach Rome over at A.B. Miller. So, if you go to IESportsnet.com, and I didn't find this out till last night. It's our website. I didn't even know. It gives you up-to-the-minute scores, not final scores. It gives you the scores as the game is in progress. So I went on our website last night to look for some scores to see, and I see A.B. Miller's second round of the playoffs, and I see they were up, then they were down, they were up, and they were down. Rome told me last night that his sensational sophomore, K.J. Allen, hits the step-back three-pointer with 57 seconds to go in the game to put them up, and then he said free throws iced the game. They were down playing Tesoro down. They were all the way deep in South Orange County. I mean, that's nowhere near home. You know
that they were close to the water.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Like if you lose, you almost jump on the water. Brother.
Exactly. So I'm sure that was a hostile environment because I can guarantee you the fine folks of Fontana, which is the city I live in, were not driving to Torsorro. That's probably a 2-hour drive.
Well, in traffic on a Friday.
Exactly.
What can I say?
Can you? Yeah, I can. And speaking of that, man, this 91 freeway.
Oh man, well, let's go ahead and make sure folks know. Stay. Greg, help me out real quick, brother. Stay away from the 91 freeway.
Exactly. Stay away.
Stay away from the freeway.
Do it in your Stephen A. Stay away.
Stay away
from the 91
freeway.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's going to be some good stuff, man. But you got the scores. Did you get a chance to pull up those scores?
Oh man, I got the scores. Brother.
You were talking about Centennial. It just wasn't fair.
Let me tell you something.
Not Centennial, but Corona. Corona. My God, I'm just all of Chino Hills High School.
Yes. So one of the things that we've been talking about is we need to give these boys some more credit and give these boys some more pub. And we are talking about none other than the Chino Hills Huskies.
Number one in the state.
These guys.
Number one in the nation. Number one in your heart.
Man, these guys are playing some great basketball. But what I want to do before we get to Chino Hills, let's go ahead and break down some other scores we have right now.
Let them build up, too.
All right, man, here we go. So we have Ayala Bulldogs. They squared off against the Canyon Cowboys, beat them 64-53. We have some Roosevelt Mustangs, took a tough loss to Redondo Union Seahawks. They lost a tough game at Redondo Union, 54-56.
Another game. That's another 2-hour drive.
Another big 2-hour drive, and I know that was tough for them. But as we were talking about, number one in the state, number one in the nation.
Number one in your hearts.
Number one in your hearts, the Ball brothers. These boys are something. And they just, when I tell you they went out there and took these boys to the backyard and gave them a licking stick, I mean, they gave it to them. Chino Hills Huskies beat the Santa Margarita Catholic Eagles 100-66. And moving right along, Colony, friends of the show, had a tough game against Victor Valley, but they came out victorious. Really gave it to them in the second half. Colony Titans came successful, 69-48. And also the Banning team. Well, no, we got to talk about our guy Romanelli.
Uh-huh.
The the A.B. Miller Rebels.
Uh-huh.
The A.B. Miller.
Running Rebels.
Running Rebels beat Tesoro Titan 63.
Tesoro.
How do you say the name again?
Tesoro.
I kept calling them Torso.
You know, I'm from out in that area, man. So Tesoro.
But another big game we're talking about is the North Huskies. The JW, call them J-Dub, North Huskies.
I can see them looking out the window. You know, we're in Riverside.
We're
looking out the window. You can see JW North.
You can see the J on the W.
Uh-huh.
Look outside the window.
Uh-huh.
But they went to Rancho Cucamonga last night.
Uh-huh.
Gave it to them by a dub, beat them 82-62. And then also Paris, right down the street from us.
Mm-hmm.
From the house. Paris Panthers, they beat the Capistrano Valley Cougars 66-55. And then finally, we have the Centennial Huskies.
Wrong Huskies.
The Corona Centennial Huskies.
Uh-huh.
Beat Compton Tar Babies. I can't do that.
Yeah, you know, my mother went to Compton High School, and they've been calling them Tar Babies since the 70s. I don't understand that. And they talked about changing it. Thank God my mother graduated from the Dominguez Dons. I think my mother couldn't do the Tar Baby.
Both of you guys are Compton natives.
Right.
Were you aware of that?
Yeah, everybody knows they're Tar Babies.
Everybody went there?
Yeah, everybody knows they're the Tar Babies, man.
The Compton Tar Babies.
You know, I have to look at the history of that. I don't know if it has anything to do to maybe they had oil in, not that I know of.
What is that?
But they were called the Tar Babies, 50, 60 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, way before the demographics changed.
It's been a degrading name 50 years ago,
yeah,
too.
True. Kind of like a Redskin,
True.
A Tar Baby. So it's kind of like the Tar Heels. It's the same type of thing.
Well, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay. At any rate, I'm just going to say Compton, okay?
Right.
Centennial Huskies, they beat Compton 83-64. Those are the scores right there. IE Sportsnet, you can find all the scores live, as Coach B said, real-time scores on IE Sportsnet daily.
And if I can get Greg Holler to help me out, I need a drum roll if possible. It's the negotiations have been long.
Oh, wow.
And they've been intense.
Oh, wow.
We've gone back and forth, and we've offered them some things. They've offered us some things.
Talk about it, brother.
Should I announce it, Eternal?
Hey, talk about it, brother.
Should I announce it right here on Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM, IE Sportsnet with Coach B Eternal?
Normally we say, can I say, but can you say?
Can I announce it?
Break it down, brother.
IE Sportsnet is happy to say that the deal is done. The one and only Boost Mobile, where you at, is back as the title sponsor of IE Sportsnet and the Inland Valley Series. You know, they sponsored the Inland Valley Basketball Classic last year. We had a great response. Great turnout.
Yes.
We've been going back and forth, man. I tell you right now, my guy at Boost had me working.
Yes.
I was like, man, you're going to have to give me a check as much as you got me working.
Michael Jackson had a song about that.
Yeah, I was like, do you not like me? Because everything I'm offering you rejected.
Right.
Right. But Boost Mobile is back in the fold.
Big deal.
We will have a lot of good things coming up with Boost. I'm hearing we may be able to give away some phones soon.
Oh man, and that's a big deal. We're gonna be. And again, man, congratulations to everything. My man, Coach B, was getting down, working this whole week.
We've been doing this for a couple of months now.
Yes, sir.
I think we started negotiating in November.
Right.
So that gives you an idea of how long we've been working on that.
Exactly.
And like Hollis said, had me working day and night. So I know we got some great some great guests. We have the Patriot High School. That's one of your rivals, right?
Oh man, so I don't.
They're in Riverside, correct? No, I'm just asking.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
What about Hillcrest? Is Hillcrest in Riverside?
Hillcrest is also in Riverside.
Okay, so we have the Patriots High School basketball team in the house. We have Hillcrest basketball team in the house, and Etiwanda baseball. And it's funny to me because the coach of Etiwanda was my daughter's PE coach. So when my daughter saw who I had on, she was like, "That was my teacher." So,
wow.
So it's funny, man. But
that's crazy.
But we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to IE Sportsnet with Coach B.
And Eternal, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts. It stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM. We're presented by Boost Mobile. Data knows you post selfies like they're going out of style. Lucky for you, the $35 a month you can get. With $35 a month, you can get unlimited talk, text, and more data than ever. Come to Boost Mobile and come to data. Visit your nearest Boost Mobile store or boostmobile.com for details. Bam!
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Pradaxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Pradaxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our four-season sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah!
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
Here's George Foreman with InventHelp.
Hi, I'm George Foreman. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? Do you have the same questions? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call InventHelp today for free information. InventHelp has been helping inventors for more than 30 years and has sales offices nationwide. InventHelp can submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. If you have an idea and want to try to patent it and submit it to companies, you should call InventHelp today for free information.
Listen, I can't guarantee a company will be interested in your idea, but I believe every inventor deserves the opportunity to step into the ring and take their best shot. Put InventHelp in your corner.
To get your free inventor's information, call 1-800-352-1609. That's 1-800-352-1609. Again, 1-800-352-1609. A fee-based company.
From Jackie Robinson to John Elway, Southern California is home to many of America's greatest high school athletes. Now you can add to that legacy by voting for your favorites on a new website called SoCalPrepLegends.com. Log on today and vote for the best plays and players from the teams in your area. You'll find everything you need to make your selections, including stories, stats, videos, and more. Show your team spirit and give your players the recognition they deserve. Go to SoCalPrepLegends.com and see the stars of today become the legends of tomorrow.
What's up? This is TJ Ward from the Denver Broncos. You're now tuning to IE Sportsnet.
The Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we are back at this IE Sportsnet, IESportsnet.com, right here live on Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops right here.
Yes, indeed, Coach B. We have some very special guests that are here. You know, Coach B, you know, the introduction with these gentlemen was a little interesting because you let me know that conveniently,
being the Ramona Ram you are.
Yeah, you know, me and the Ram were like deeply connected. You know, I used to watch the little Ram videos before I went to the games. But they said they swept my man. You know, Rondé is my man. We used to call him a rainy day. That's my guy. You know, the Goodwin family. Big up to the Goodwin family. Real special people. But they just came in here talking about they swept, and they made mention. Not only did they sweep,
and they laughed about it.
Yeah, they talked about it. Not only did they sweep the Rams, but they said there was only one other team I'm almost getting a cramp in my foot right now talking about it.
But you know what's funny is IE Sportsnet, we started in 2012.
Yes.
That's 4 years.
Yes.
I've yet to have, we've never had a conversation with a Ramon Ram except for yourself.
You know, because I represent well.
We haven't had water polo on. We haven't had golf on. But I digress. I'm just saying.
I want to let you know. I talked to Tibbles, the AD director, and I let him know that as well. But but we'll move forward. We'll move along. But again, Coach.
So I got a team to beat your team. So
you know what? Whatever. Yeah. So
Coach, if I ever go to Ramon, as much as I talk, I'm gonna get beat down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get jumped.
Guarantee. I'm gonna take you to the weight room and lock you in there. And all of a sudden, it's gonna be Bubba and them boys gonna show up. But anyway, Coach, if you would be kind enough, please, to introduce yourself and some of the players that you brought out today, sir.
I'm Coach Marc Hart. I brought with me juniors Ryan Sanderson and junior Ramon Lerma.
Fantastic, Coach. And again, we really appreciate you guys coming out, making the trip down. We'll just jump right into it, Coach. Now that the season is actually wrapped up, talk about maybe how the season went, the growth of your team, and maybe kind of expand on that, please.
We had some goals for the season. I was the first-year coach there, taking over the program that has been successful in the past, but the last few years wasn't as successful as they've been. And my main goal was to make the playoffs as an automatic qualifier and get in the top 3 of the league. Mm-hmm. And we accomplished that. That being said, at the halfway point of league, we were in a 3-way tie for first.
Nice.
And we stumbled along the way, growing pains, learning how to win. But we accomplished a lot first year in the program. So there's a lot to do with these 2 guys and a few other guys in the program that we'll talk about probably a little bit later.
Certainly. Actually, I was gonna talk to you about that next. Actually, is maybe you kind of can talk about some players that were standouts in the team, and maybe that were focal points of this season.
Besides Ryan and Ramon here today, 4 seniors: Daniel Diaz, Lang Luaman Uvai.
Oh, and that's
say that
name. Well, I'm about to say, whoa.
I don't know if I can
Coach,
I'm glad you said it and not us.
Yeah, I'm about to
Lang Luaman Uvai.
Whoa,
okay.
Wow.
Zach Folsom and Ramsey Dufresne.
Nice.
Those guys were an integral part. Zach, Lang, and Daniel were 3-year varsity basketball players for us.
Nice.
Holdovers, returners, along with Ramon and Ryan. We put in a new system, so it took them a little bit while to believe in it, start to trust me trust them.
Right.
And I think we had a fairly good season for what went on the previous seasons there.
Certainly.
The boys did a great job of helping me, and I hope I helped them as well.
Well, it sounds like your team had some heart. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So I like what you guys are doing. Once again, you listen to IE Sportsnet on Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM. And, Coach, this is your first year with the program, your first year with the team. And, I know with coaches at the beginning of the year, they're going to put something up on the chalkboard, and they're going to write stuff down. I never listened to my coach. That's probably why I never got into a varsity game in my life. But that's not important. But yeah, right. I was the team manager at my senior year, so I mean, coach would give me some money, so
Right.
But what was something that you? What was your message this year? What was your call? What were you guys trying to accomplish? I know you said you wanted to.
I don't believe I really wrote really much on the board. I think I kind of tried to get across to him that our most valuable player was our team.
Right.
We didn't have a stud, if you will, but we were a very balanced team in our league. We played roughly mainly only 6 guys, but they all contributed, even the guys that didn't get in. Everybody learned and accepted their role and did it to about 100% of their ability, which helps the team.
There you go.
We had 10 kids, and they all did their part.
There you go. And was there a moment in this season where, it was your first year with the program? Was there a moment where it was just special? It could have been, preseason. It could have been regular season, postseason. Was there just a moment where you said, these are my guys? I mean, we are now Patriot basketball.
It started at the after Christmas tournament at the Ontario Christian tournament. We went 3-1 in the tournament, came in second place. That's when we started to gel, and then we also put a little bit of stamp on the season where we were the only team to beat the first place team in our league, La Sierra, who's now won the league 4 years in a row. So that was pretty special for our guys, like saying, hey, that's our signature win, if you will, for the season.
Right.
And I know for Ryan, it would be hitting 5 threes against Valley. But
yeah, Coach, if you don't mind, I wanted to ask the players a couple of questions real quick.
No problem.
Okay, so we have players. Go ahead, take the mic real quick. Now, introduce yourselves to the IE Sportsnet audience first, please.
Hi, guys. I'm Junior Ryan Sanderson.
The guy that hit 5 threes against Valley, you know.
And I'm Ramon Lerma, a junior.
All right, fantastic. So talk to me about, Ryan, I'll ask you first, sir. The River Valley League. Who do you think was like again, like obviously the season's over now. So who do you think was like one of the toughest teams or one of the toughest games that you had to play in this season?
They were all pretty tough, but
you got to talk right. Go ahead and talk right into the mic so the whole world can hear you, brother.
They're all pretty tough, but honestly, Norte Vista was a really talented team. And last year, they're all tough, but Norte Vista.
Yeah, no doubt. What would you say, sir?
I would say, yeah, everyone was tough, but Norte Vista killed us because they were a fast-paced team, and we're used to being slow, but now we had to, match them up.
I heard that, brother.
And that was Ramon from Patriot High School. Now, I'm looking at your bio. You know, and people like you in high school, I couldn't stand, man. I mean, he's a multiple sport athlete, plays soccer, baseball, and basketball while I play bench.
Right,
You know,
right.
it just isn't fair. You know, not everybody can be an athlete, you know. But I'll ask you this. What is your favorite sport out of all those? I mean, that is, soccer, baseball, and basketball? My God.
Well, my favorite sport is basketball.
Because your coach is here, so it's all good. No.
Coach had him doing suicides right outside in the parking lot.
No, it's really my passion. I love the sport, and I played it because my dad brought me into it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this, like I always tell people, man, people on your team that don't play, they're called bench warmers. They never get in the game.
Be nice to them, man.
Be nice to them because, you know, one day, 20 years later, they may have a show on Fox Sports Radio. So be nice to them. So I'm just saying, that's all. I digress. It's like I remember that.
Everyone's a part of the team.
I heard that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like Ryan. You know, point guard. That's what I'm talking about.
There it is. You know what I mean? No, I'm good, man.
So what I want to ask you guys, I know the season is pretty much wrapped up for you guys. You had a nice, you were in the playoffs, and you guys had a nice little run. What happens next, Coach? I mean, I know it seems like now with a lot of sports here, year round is what's next for the Patriot Warriors? Are you looking to take a break? Are you like, whoo, I need some time off? Work harder. There you go. That's a point guard right there.
Well, Ryan had him working on Friday in the gym working out. I personally take about a month off. Nice. We have our banquet, and then that kind of wraps on this season, and then we start up individual development workouts for the guys that don't move on to other sports, and then start playing in like a spring league, then get ramped up for summer basketball. In summer, you play actually more games than you really do in the regular season.
Right.
We're going to be a really young team next year. These two guys are two returning starters. We had a freshman team that went 17-2 and 10-0 in league.
Wow.
So the future's bright. A lot of talented kids in the lower levels for us. So we're going to be young and have to figure out the style and the play that we need to do to be successful next year in the River Valley League.
And then you guys like right in the next locker room over there, you guys got the girls that are doing some real good things over there. Those girls, I mean, Coach, and I know this is like an off question, but what is going on with those girls thing? Because nobody gives them any respect.
I've coached now 19 years, and I've never seen, which you guys are probably aware of, the freshman team for the girls went undefeated. The JV team went undefeated.
Wow.
And now the girls are undefeated, and they're playing tonight at Gabrielino in the second round of the playoffs. Coach Hill has it rolling, and those girls are pretty locked in, and there's don't kid anybody. There's some talented girls on the team.
I know.
Are they called the Yukon Patriot Warriors?
I mean, because it's wild, Coach. Excuse me. I know that you probably know this because the Patriots, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but it's like they're not like talked about as much for whatever reason. I'm sure you guys talk about that internally. However, but I don't know. Maybe you could talk about that. Why do you think maybe the Patriots are overlooked sometimes?
I'm new to the area, to be honest with you. Love what you guys do. There's a couple other local guys that do a really good job, and it's a smaller school. Kind of, if you don't know where it's at, it's kind of off the beaten path. It's on mission, and it's only been in existence since 2008. And Coach Hill's won, I believe, 2 league championships in a row.
Wow.
Usually gets to the quarterfinals or the semifinals every year. So the IE better not sleep on them anymore.
I heard that, man.
Well, we certainly appreciate you guys coming in.
Man. Appreciate
it. It's early in the morning. You guys are here before us. So we definitely appreciate you guys coming in. Coach Hart, you have Ryan Sanderson, and you have Ramon Limmer. Okay.
He's like, yeah, man. I
mess up my own. I mess up my own last name. So that is Patriot High School basketball here in Riverside. We appreciate you guys coming in so much, bright and early.
Only thing we don't appreciate, man, is y'all sweeping my Rams like that, man. You know what I mean? But it's all good, brother. Yeah. No, I'll play it, man. It's all good, man. No, I'm just being funny about it, man. You know, that was my guys, man. We're good, but we will certainly appreciate you guys coming out.
Absolutely. Let's make this an annual thing. You're listening to IE Sports Net with Coach B.
And Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio 1350 AM, presented by Boost Mobile.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Protexxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Protexxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Protexxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah! No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for Four Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
From Jackie Robinson to John Elway, Southern California is home to many of America's greatest high school athletes. Now you can add to that legacy by voting for your favorites on a new website called SoCalPrepLegends.com. Log on today and vote for the best plays and players from the teams in your area. You'll find everything you need to make your selections, including stories, stats, videos, and more. Show your team spirit and give your players the recognition they deserve. Go to SoCalPrepLegends.com and see the stars of today become the legends of tomorrow.
Yo, what up? This is Sendog from Cypress Hill. You're listening to me on IE Sportsnet all day long, all day strong, you heard?
Yes, we're back at IE Sportsnet, IESportsnet.com, right here live on Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops right here, sponsored by Boost Mobile.
Yes, indeed. A great Saturday. A lot of stuff going on today. Obviously, today we're going to be over at the Harlem Globetrotters out, great city of Ontario, Citizens Business Bank Arena. But we do have some guests here. Again, another team that has said that they've
beat Ramona,
gave my Rams the broom.
I know you don't want to say it, but
no, it's okay because I'm gonna take it. It happened. It's a real thing. Does it hurt? Yes. Did I get a little emotional when I walked in the hallway? I did a little bit. But I got tissue. Good thing we're here is it's iHeartMedia. They can afford tissue.
Right.
So
right.
So I'm good now. Coach. Thank you guys for coming. If you'd be kind enough, please introduce yourself and introduce your squad.
Oh, thanks for having us. My name is Jackson Wood. I'm the head coach at Hillcrest High School. And with me today, I have juniors Gio Marquez, DJ Molette, and Garrett Barth.
Now, my man Garrett how tall is Garrett?
Garrett?
I'm 6'7".
6'7". Oh, wow.
Yo, man, like 6'7". Okay, cool. That's what I'm talking about. I asked Garrett if he could touch the rim. He was like, yeah, but he's like, when I'm dunking.
He's like, you want to see? You want to see?
That's funny. Coach, maybe you could, again, we really appreciate you coming out today. Maybe you kind of talk about your thoughts on the season. Obviously, the season just got through wrapping up. Maybe about what the goals were when you guys started and kind of where you guys are right now, fast forward.
Yeah, this was our first graduating class, first year with seniors. So our main goal was really just bringing up the program and setting the bar high so the younger guys knew what the standard was for our school. We wanted to win league, make the playoffs, all that good stuff. We fell short on the league, but we did make the playoffs and got the younger guys some good experience against a tough Palm Springs school. So missed some, hit some.
Right. Obviously, you guys are in the River Valley League, so maybe you kind of talk about that, the River Valley League, because, again, it's competitive this year in particular. Maybe kind of talk about league play and how league play was for you as a coach.
Yeah, the good thing about the River Valley League was that the competition was not only was it good, but it was pretty equal. So every night you had to come with your A game, otherwise you ended up falling short usually.
Right.
And once again, you're listening to IE Sportsnet on Fox Sports Radio 1350 AM. We have Coach Jackson Wood here at the Hillcrest High.
That's a great name right there, man. Your mom hooked you up on. Parents hooked you up with that one.
How many times did you hear Action Jackson coming up?
A lot. Jackson 5.
Right.
He's like, don't say it again.
Right.
Don't say it again.
You've obviously seen the Action Jackson movie, have you?
I have not.
Oh, you have not.
Okay. You look like you're still in high school.
Yeah,
Coach looks young.
I'm a young buck.
Oh, yeah, still, okay. So yeah, he's like, nah, man. He's like, you're a senior citizen. He's like
my dad saw it.
He's like, maybe it's in the VHS somewhere, dust with dust on it.
And Coach, we were saying, River Valley is competitive. You had Norte Vista, La Sierra that were doing things, and we had Patriot in. But who were some of the kids?
And Ramona.
And Ramona, the team that they beat. And who were some of the players on your team that you were saying, oh, my God, I'm glad this guy is. I know it's probably your squad that's here, but who was this season you was like, oh, my God, this guy, we couldn't have did it about this guy or that guy or whatnot?
Well, that was kind of the gift and the curse with our team was that we were deep and talented. So on any given night, it could be somebody else who steps up. If somebody was having an off night, the next guy would step up, whether it was Gio or DJ or Garrett or our seniors. But then the downfall to that was we didn't have one guy who would take over a game when everybody else was struggling. So kind of hurt us there.
Right. And who are some of the underclassmen? I think all the guys in here with us now are all underclassmen. Are there, and this is one thing I've learned. The varsity coach, you pretty much oversee the whole program, freshman, JV, and whatnot. And are there any like freshmen or sophomores or who's coming up through the program that you could say, I'm so glad he goes here?
Well, definitely these guys here. We're also missing Chris Magdaleno, who's a junior. And we had 2 sophomores who kind of had to make the decision of, do I want to play JV and play 32 minutes a night or get that varsity experience? So we had Cam Volmer and Usman Monserrat play on varsity this year and get some valuable experience. So I'm looking forward to the 6 returners that we have. And then also our JV team did really well and had a couple standout freshmen. Mashiri was the younger brother of Dwadi on the varsity team. So.
And just so you know, Coach, not to cut you off, when I was a senior, I had to make that decision, too. Do I want to play freshman and get a little time? But my coach wouldn't, the freshman girls team, but my coach wouldn't let me do it. So I said, I'm out of here, man.
Man. That's funny. That's funny. Now, let me talk to my man, Mr. 6'7", real quick. You know what I mean? So
he can dunk on you. No problem.
Guaranteed. So maybe, sir, if you could first introduce yourself to the IE Sportsnet audience, please.
Well, I'm Garrett Barth. I play as a power forward center, Hillcrest.
No doubt. So first thing first, who's your favorite NBA team? Now this is a very important question. There's a good answer. I want to let you know that.
Right answer.
There's a right answer, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you the platform, sir.
Well, right now I'm after one Clippers.
Oh man. How old are you, sir?
I'm 17.
17 now. Well, 17 years ago, sir. 17 years ago, you hear them crickets in the background? That's what the arena, that's what the sports arena was like when the Clippers were playing 17 years ago. I want to be clear about that.
These guys haven't been to the sports arena.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
They don't know about
They don't know about that, right? You know what I mean? But no, it's all good. So maybe you could tell us about your season this year. Talk about your team, your coach here as a team. What was your feeling about the team going through this season, sir?
Well, like you said, we were really deep. It wasn't like anything was guaranteed. It's not like anybody stood out in particular. It all had to be a huge team effort. Everything came from the team, and if we didn't all show up to play, we didn't do well.
Yeah.
It wasn't at all taken over by one person, two people.
Yeah. Now tell me something, my man right here. Tell me something special about your coach right here, because your coach is obviously
no suicides.
Yeah, about to say, man. Now don't mess up now. You still got to go back to school, brother. But go ahead, tell us something. You got to hold the mic though. But go ahead, tell us something special about your coach, man.
Yeah, he's a good coach. Of course, there's always some learning experiences.
Right.
And he's good.
Introduce yourself too.
Oh, I'm DJ Mollett, point guard at Hillcrest High School.
The point guard, okay, my man. So who's your favorite NBA team? And now again, there's a correct answer, young man. I want to I'm gonna try this out another time. My man 6'7" messed up. You heard the crickets, right? All right, let's run it.
OKC.
Okay. Okay. But no, it's not the correct answer. But okay, I get it. All right. Okay, so we got my man here. Please go ahead, step up to the mic, young man.
Gio Marquez, shooting guard, Hillcrest High School.
Shooting guard. Wow. The best shooting guard ever. He plays up the way a little bit. Ever is young Jelly Bean.
Kobe, yeah.
Kobe Bean, you know what I mean? But
that's what I like to hear.
Laker fan?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking. Okay. Now we
Coach, you doing good.
Yeah.
Coach, I was going to start going like, Coach, what's going on here? What are you doing to these kids?
We were about to give up.
Yeah, we were like, are you giving them water at halftime, or what are they getting? But so your favorite team is the Lake Show, huh?
Yep.
Good man. Yep. Good man. You're going to be all right, brother. Yeah, you're going to be all right. But go ahead. I know Coach B had a couple more questions for you.
Yeah, because I was going to tell DJ. I said, when you want to play point guard, you got to think the greatest player in NBA history. In the history of the game was Irvin.
Swerving.
Buck. Johnson.
Magic.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Who is your favorite? Who's your favorite point guard? Who do you pattern yourself after? Allen, okay, I can take that.
All right.
I can take that.
The step over when he stepped over Teron Lue. Remember that? You know, all right.
I had an argument with people. It's like they didn't start really getting after AI until he crossed up Jordan.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yes. So I know you guys look on YouTube.
He invited Mike out to the free throw line and gave him a little shake up.
Yeah, crossed him up, shook him up. So I'll ask you guys. I know you guys are more into the game nowadays, but are you a point guard that's going to come up and launch a three? No. All right.
Okay. Look at everybody's like. Yeah. He's like. Oh man, I wish you guys could have seen the team's reaction. It was like, remember in Spike Lee's movie, the first
Got Game?
No, well, yeah, he was like, oh.
Yeah.
They got you, brother. They got you.
I mean, occasionally.
Yeah.
He did hit some very big threes for us this year.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
But like I said, if you look at the pure game, I mean, because just listen to this for a second. In 4 years, this man Buck, he won a high school title.
Talk to him.
He won an NCAA
Talk to
championship.
him.
And he won an NBA championship. But playing center.
Point guard playing center.
Yes.
In the finals.
In 4 years. So
your coach will probably sit you down because he's a smart man. I can tell he's intelligent. He's going to sit you down, guys, probably at halftime one day and show you the thing. Tears going to run out when you see them finals, when you see Magic out there.
With
when
the short
Kareem
shorts.
was hurt. You know what I mean? He couldn't come up the field. Magic had to come up in there with the sky hook. And, oh, man, it was... sometimes I'm almost getting emotional now.
Right,
I have to excuse myself.
DJ, I want the best for you.
Yeah.
I just want you to pattern your game after the greatest.
Yeah.
So sit down, Google Buck, and just look at him and just say, hey, that is the greatest player in the history.
Totally changed the game.
Some guy from Chicago, he was okay. I heard a little bit about him.
I heard about him.
But Buck, can't nobody beat Buck.
There it is.
Think about it. 6'9", you're 6'8". You're 6'8". This is Gio. You're 6'8". No.
6'7".
I'm sorry. Garrett. You're 6'7", 6'8".
Man, he's about
Could
to
you imagine playing point guard? Magic was 6'9".
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just
skipping
saying.
down. You know, he had the ball doing all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It was
I digress.
It was beautiful.
Let's get back to Hillcrest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost when I got the Bengay and put it on the kneecaps.
Right?
I was ready to get down.
I was ready to be a bench warmer again, Coach. Put me on that bench, Coach, and I'm here. You know. But we certainly appreciate you guys coming in so early in the morning. Coach brought some donuts this morning.
Yeah, he sure did, man. Showed up, hit that little corner real quick, and came out with, you know what I mean, whipped up in there and came out with some donuts. I'm like, I ain't mad at Coach. You know what I mean? He know how to do it. Coach set it off.
So we appreciate the Hillcrest basketball team with Coach Action Jackson Woods here, coming in so early. We appreciate you. You guys beat Ramona, right?
Oh man.
Okay. Okay. Twice
last year.
Once.
Twice last.
Twice. Okay. All right.
You know, like I always say, man, if I go to Ramona, I think I'm gonna get chased off the campus.
I'm gonna set it up for you. I'm gonna show you what kind of pull I got on Ramona. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna have you right in the locker room getting. We used to have this little thing we did for the football player. We used to do a little thing called ping belly. I don't know nothing about that, but yeah, see,
that's when hazing was legal.
Yeah. So we might have to bring that back for Coach B.
Yeah. So Coach Woods, we have been on for 4 years. IE Sportsnet's been on for 4 years. So Eternal always says that he's a Ramona Ram, but we've never had anyone here. We haven't had the cheer team. We haven't had soccer on, water polo. Not even the debate team.
See this guy right here. He's joshing.
Is he a Ram?
What's up with that?
We spent a whole summer with the Rams, with their football team, with the first year coach. He knows that. He's joshing. Don't let him do that. He's killing me over here, man. He's killing me. You know what I mean? But we're glad to have you gentlemen on.
Thank you.
Nonetheless.
From Riverside.
Yeah, Riverside, stand up. Yeah, but, you know, people, I don't know why people don't think the Hillcrest Riverside, but yeah, you know, you guys Riverside.
And Ramona's in Riverside.
Oh, here you go, man. You know what?
And then with Patriot is from Hillside. I'm from Riverside, right?
You know what?
Patriot actually is Hooper Valley.
Okay. All right.
I guess they bought the name. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because, you know, when I was there, it was all Riverside. You know what I mean?
All right.
Hey.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, man. So we definitely appreciate you coming in, Coach. With the Hillcrest. Let's make this an annual thing. We love to give the kids a good experience and make them feel good. So we appreciate you guys coming in.
Thank you guys, and congratulations on your season.
And since DJ is a junior, next year I want to hear a report about Magic. Next year when you come on, so make sure.
5 pages.
And we want to see what kind of, you know, what your shooting range is being. Coach is gonna bring the little shooting log. And we're gonna see. Hopefully the shooting log is inside the 3-pointer.
Yeah, absolutely. So
or he just has to put in the time over the summer to work on his
Jimmy.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't worry, Magic didn't have a killer. He was no look pass. Work on the no look pass, man. So I know Coach is like, no.
Coach is like, don't mess with him, man. We're trying to get him focused.
Right? So you're listening to IE Sports Net with Coach B.
And Eternal. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and it stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio 1350 AM, presented by Boost Mobile.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto and Protexxa users. If you or a loved one has taken the blood-thinning drugs Xarelto or Protexxa and suffered an injury or even died, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now. Xarelto and Protexxa have been linked to internal bleeding, strokes, and pulmonary embolisms. If you or a loved one has taken these blood-thinning drugs and have been hospitalized for internal bleeding, you could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Don't be a silent victim. Time is limited to file your claim. Call now for free information and a free consultation. Lines are open 24/7. Call 800-282-8605. That's 800-282-8605. 800-282-8605. You could be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Call 800-282-8605 now.
All right, guys, we're ready for our Four Seasons sunroom, and Daddy's gonna get a rec room with refreshments.
Oh no, we'll be sleeping under the stars.
Mom, what about the one with, you know, the fun?
Nice try, little bro. It's a gym. My gym.
Hey, Grandma's getting her Four Seasons garden room. Weather tight and still like being outdoors.
Maybe a living room. Oh no, wait, a family hub.
Yeah.
No matter what the budget, the season, or the climate, Four Seasons Sunrooms let you and your family enjoy the outdoors inside. Call now to hear more about these great offers from the premier manufacturer of sunrooms since 1975.
More reasons for 4 Seasons now.
To find out more, call toll-free 800-973-5533. That's 800-973-5533. Call 800-973-5533 today.
From Jackie Robinson to John Elway, Southern California is home to many of America's greatest high school athletes. Now you can add to that legacy by voting for your favorites on a new website called SoCalPrepLegends.com. Log on today and vote for the best plays and players from the teams in your area. You'll find everything you need to make your selections, including stories, stats, videos, and more. Show your team spirit and give your players the recognition they deserve. Go to SoCalPrepLegends.com and see the stars of today become the legends of tomorrow.
This is Ryan Kelly with the LA Lakers. And this is the IE Sportsnet.
Yes, we are live at IE Sportsnet, IESportsnet.com, right here live on Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the real host, the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops right here.
Yes, indeed, man. We have a great show. Had a great show already, man. But we, you know, right now, what folks don't know, the season is changing, which means the sport is changing. We are now getting into the spring season, which means it's baseball season. Time to get the sunflower seeds and get it rolling, man.
Right. And, you know, the funny thing is, I thought about bringing a baseball coach on, but I said, you know what? Let me bring my daughter, who is an Etiwanda Eagle herself. Let me just bring her teacher in. You know, so we'll do both, you know.
Right. He'll give us a little lesson on PE and some baseball. That's funny. Coach, but if you please be kind enough, sir, to introduce yourself to the IE Sportsnet audience as well as introduce your players.
Yeah, no problem. I'm Don Furnald from Etiwanda High School Baseball. We have my players here today, Junior Tyler Freeman, Senior Michael Berg, and Junior Chris Jimenez.
Sir, thank you so much for coming out. You know, last year, obviously you guys did something special. You know, and that was something I don't think people were really projecting from your baseball team.
Right.
So maybe you guys kind of talk about how that all culminated in terms of how you guys started your season last year to where you guys are right now.
Yeah, we had a special year last year. It was a challenge for us. Obviously, we played every game on the road last year. We didn't have a home field because of the construction that was going on at our school.
Exactly.
And just had a real special season. We had some seniors step up and do some good things. Some of our younger guys did some great things, and we were able to win league for the first time in 19 years, I should say.
Right.
At the school. So it was a great year for us. We're excited about the future. And we're hoping that we can have that core group of guys that are coming back this year, you know, plant that seed for the younger guys that are even below us now, and keep the program going in the right direction.
Heard that, Coach. Now, obviously, you guys are in that baseline league right now.
Yeah.
Tough competition. You know, and now people are actually gunning for you. Now you're on the radar.
Right.
Maybe kind of talk about how you're preparing your team. Obviously now with people like looking at you guys from coming up from your magical run from last season.
Yeah, absolutely. The baseline league has such parity. Anybody can beat anybody every week. Literally at the end of the year last year, we had teams that going into the last game of the season, even us, could have been knocked out of the playoffs, or could have won league. I mean, that's how tight it is every year. Yeah, it's crazy. And so we do the best job we can to help them understand. Listen, every inning is important. Every game. We had some games last year. A couple of magical comebacks against Chino Hills and against Damien.
Yeah.
That if we don't win those games, you know, we're down 8 or 9 runs against Damien in the third inning and came back and won that game.
Crazy.
And we had a walk-off on their field as us being the home team.
Right.
So it's kind of a strange situation.
Yeah. I can imagine.
So we try to play a tough fall and winter schedule.
Right.
So we can get prepared for the baseline league because we know every game's just going to be a battle. Every inning is going to be a tough matchup.
Good stuff, Coach.
And, of course, we're listening to IE Sportsnet on Fox Sports Radio, 1350 AM. And you know what's funny, Coach? Last year when you came in, you said that you know, it's a tough league, and, you know, you were saying, ooh, it's going to be rough.
Right.
But you guys were able to pull away with that league championship. And, you know, I'm an Etiwanda parent, full disclosure. Right. You know, so I love to see you guys win championships and do things. So, but it's been 19 years. Can you explain to me, and even some of your players can jump in, can you explain to me what it felt like in 19 years? You were the guy that, I mean, that's a generation. These kids, I mean,
Absolutely.
That's their parents, you know?
I mean, and it's funny, and I played against Etiwanda in high school.
Wow.
I was actually.
You went to Rancho.
I went to Rancho.
Yeah.
And the year that they won league was 1996. And so I was a sophomore then, and I played against them when they won league.
Wow, that's
so it's kind
crazy.
of come full circle for me. But yeah, I mean, it's been a long time, and we've been really close every year. We've had a good squad, but we haven't been able to get over the hump. And last year was exciting to be able to do that. So, again, we played in such a tough league that no matter what, you're gonna have to try and grind out every single game and do the best you can against every opponent, because you never know, who's going to be there at the end. So.
Right.
Yeah, and what's unique about the city? I mean, it's a lot of the kids that go there, like me. I live in Fontana. A lot of the kids are Fontana kids.
Right.
But I mean, the unique thing about you guys is you have crosstown rivals that are good programs, like you say, Rancho, and you have Los Osos.
Absolutely.
So that's tough. In addition to being in the baseline league.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Those teams every year, like I said. We most of these guys have played with those players at those schools when they were kids.
Right.
So they know them. They've been through the situations with them before, and so it's a good battle when we go play against those teams because they're familiar with each other. You play a team 3 times in league, so it's really a tough battle every time you go out there to do the best you can to just try to win every inning against every team you play. So.
And I know you're probably not welcome on the Rancho Cucamonga campus anymore.
I don't know about that.
He's like, no, my card is still good.
Yeah.
I would hope so. I did some decent things there.
There it is.
Go.
I like that.
One thing that I want to talk about, and I know last year you talked about this on air. Last year was kind of crazy because the field construction of the football stadium, which is I was there this
Doing the ribbon cutting.
Oh my God, that is. I mean, when you sit there, you can see the mountains to the left, you see the freeway. I mean, that has got the visually, that's one of the nicest stadiums I've seen.
I agree.
But last year, you guys were practicing at the sports complex.
Yeah, we I'll give a quick shout out to EM Sports. We were able to go down there in Rancho and hit there in their cages. They were gracious enough to let us go there, and then we were off campus. We were being bussed every day off campus to and from practice. I mean, I can't even explain to you what that's like for the guys, for all the work they put in. It's a tough thing.
Right.
Yeah. So it almost became kind of like hey, there's no other option here. We're going to have to go do this. And we were able to kind of overcome it. It was a real neat and unique situation.
I'm thinking maybe they should do that again this year. I mean, they won a league championship.
Well, we're trying to follow that same path. I mean, you guys had us on graciously last year and we won league, so we're like, hey, let's head back over there.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
Exactly. Coach Bill, take full recognition for that. Hey, absolutely. Coach, I wanted to ask the players a couple of questions, if it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now, so we'll ask my man right here. You're a senior, right, sir?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Okay, so introduce yourself to the IE Sportsnet audience.
I'm Tyler Freeman. I'm a junior at Etiwanda High School.
Go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry, please. You're saying?
No, I play shortstop, and yeah.
How'd I know you play shortstop? No, but so you guys got a tough game coming up against. Go ahead, hold the mic, brother. Coach is like, man, hold your own mic. So you guys got a big game coming up against Claremont.
We do.
Maybe you guys can talk about how you guys are prepared for it, and what do you think you guys are as a team?
We're definitely prepared. Just practicing every day, giving 100%. We're just excited that the season's starting. We had a long off season and just trying to repeat what we did last year.
And Tyler's ready, man. He's committed to TCU.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm good.
He's ready to rock and roll. Who we have right here, man? So go ahead, have this gentleman step up.
I'm Michael Berg, senior at Etiwanda, and I pitch.
Oh, you pitch?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. I'm glad we got a pitcher. So, because, I'm always confused about the signs and the stuff that goes on, with the pitching. How long does it take for you, or what kind of preparation goes into dealing with those signs? Because you're getting signs from the catcher. You gotta know the signs from the coach. How does that work? Because you guys are wiggling ears, noses. I know you're a little too young to watch Bewitched. You know what I mean, back in the day, but it's almost like that. You know what I mean? So maybe you can talk about the preparation for that.
You just have to coordinate with your catcher and coach, and it takes a little bit of time, but once you get used to it, it's pretty easy to catch on to.
So now, when you watch baseball, when you're watching professional baseball, are you kind of understanding what's happening as a pitcher when you're watching it?
Yeah, but every team's signs are different, so it's hard to catch on sometimes. But for the most part, some things stay the same.
I get it. Okay, that's good.
And you said you're committed. Where are you going?
Oh, I'm just going to Grand Canyon for academics.
Oh, there you go.
You just going to Grand? That's a big deal, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got Chris. Chris is going to
step up here, sir.
Long Beach State. Okay.
Chris looks like he spent a little time in the weight room. You know what I mean? He's over there. He's jacked up.
He my parents is listening, so don't
you take it easy. My dad will come down here.
Yeah. I don't want no trouble. But you've been playing since you were 3, man. So
yes, that's correct.
So you've been playing t-ball and all that stuff, man. So that's amazing, man. So what grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Okay, you didn't come. Did you come to the show? Did anybody come to the show last year? Okay,
I made the trip, brother.
That's what I'm talking about. So Chris, you said one of the things that you loved last year was winning league, man. So you were only a sophomore, so you had no idea. So you like, man, I've been winning since I got here.
Yeah, like I don't know what it feels like to take a L.
Absolutely, man. So tell us what's one of the things that you love most about baseball, you love about Etiwanda, and can I get one of those hats? I'm just saying. So
put the E on it.
Yeah.
Well, I would say the main thing that I love about baseball is just being able to compete every day when I'm on the field.
Right.
And just having a strong bond with my teammates and creating a brotherhood between them.
That's good stuff, man. Hey, now, let me ask you this, because, we asked the other players, I want to know, who do you think, now, Greg Holler, we might need some drum roll on this real quick, because there's a correct answer, and there's a wrong answer.
The team that wears blue and white, right?
Oh, man, here you go. What is the best team in baseball? And I want you to take your time now.
Chavez Ravine is a little,
take your time, sir. When you answer this, because folks are watching, folks are listening. What's the best team in baseball?
There's a lot of good teams,
right?
But we want the best.
Not many great teams,
right? Okay.
And I'm a very strong Dodger fan.
Okay. That
was close.
Okay, so you go to the Dodgers. Good man, Coach. You're doing a good job here, Coach. You're doing a good job. Okay, we're a little nervous. You know what I mean? Because Chavez Ravine over there. I was there when Kirk Gibby was rounding the bases, doing the
YouTube it. I know you guys are a little young. YouTube it.
When he was out there, he limped out to the diamond. You know what I mean, and gave it to him. But that was a big.
They were even born yet.
Right.
Yeah, coach is like, hey, I got to definitely YouTube that one. But again, guys, thank you guys. Congratulations first on your season last year, and best of luck to you guys going forward. Hope you guys take care of business over there at Claremont. That's going to be a big deal for you. You guys are excited for your new stadium, and again, we're very thankful you guys stopped by.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the baseball field. The baseball field is complete, correct?
Yeah, the baseball field is complete. We're right behind the football stadium.
Right.
So it's we have brand new softball field, baseball field, tennis courts.
Wow.
The whole facility is brand new. So if you get a chance, come out and see us. And
yeah, we will.
We're gonna have our first graduating class this year on the new stadium as well. So that's exciting for these guys. And
nice.
We're excited about the upcoming season.
We love it, man. So the Inland Valley Daily Bulletin Coach of the Year of 2011. He's been at Etiwanda for 5 years. He's turning things around. One thing, I know we're pressed up against time, and I know that's what Eternal was talking about. But, one thing I love to talk about is the success is Coach, you were in the Atlanta Braves organization. And your players are committed to play at the next level. Is that something that they can say, hey, my coach did it? Because I looked at the Etiwanda baseball side. You guys got to put a lot of players in the major leagues.
Yeah, we've had plenty of guys that have gone into the minor leagues. We had one of our players the past couple of years, Josh Smith. He signed with the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's going to spring training. We have one of our other ex-players that went to USC.
Nice.
Ricky Oropesa. The Trojans.
Okay. I want to make sure I heard that right.
And he's with the Giant. He's with the Giant organization, so that hurts a little bit as a Dodger fan. But we still support him. We support him.
Yeah, there you go. That's all good, man. Because as a matter of fact, tomorrow I will be at Galen Center watching Etiwanda graduate Jordan McLaughlin. I hear his sister is bald.
She's doing well too, and they play tonight. To plug our girls, they play tonight against Mater Dei in the Open.
That's a big. We just got to. We saw that, man. So big up to those Eagles out there, man. Hope y'all put that in, man.
The boys. When did the boys?
The boys won last night. They were down by 20 in the fourth quarter against King. Came back and won.
No way.
Yeah,
I saw that. I thought they were done.
No, they won. So they play Rancho Verde on Tuesday night.
We got to go to that.
I think that's at Rancho Verde.
Yeah, we got to go to that. Okay, so, hey, we got to. I know Ray's giving us the
2 minutes. I know. I was going to say we got 2 minutes. Yeah. I was going to say I know when I need my Etiwanda news. I know where to go now.
I like that. But that's great because a lot of coaches aren't really aware of what's going on. But I'm glad you're up on that. Thank you guys for coming out.
We're a community at Etiwanda.
That's right. Absolutely.
Being an Etiwanda parent, I just want to say we're a community. We've had Etiwanda football in, baseball. I'm still working on basketball. I'm not an Etiwanda graduate. Eternal went to Ramona. We've been on the air for 4 years. We've yet to have a Ramona Ram in studio.
You'll get one in here pretty soon. You'll get one in.
This guy, right? Don't let him tell you nothing crazy, man. Oh my goodness. But we got to get out of here again, Coach. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Again,
appreciate it.
Yes, indeed, man. Best of luck to you guys.
We can rock and roll. Etiwanda Eagles baseball defending baseline league champions came to join us on IE Sportsnet. We'll be out there this year, Coach. We love it. Thank you guys for coming in. Greg wants us to go, so you're listening to IE Sports Net with Coach B.
Andy Turner, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here.
On Fox Sports Radio 1350 AM, presented by Boost Mobile.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.